Okay, November 2nd. Exciting day. We have two presidential birthdays. That's right, four this week. So we've had four this week, two today. In 1795, James Polk was born. Polk became president in 1844. His campaign, he wanted to do four things. He wanted to settle the border with England up in the north, so between Washington State and Canada, and settle that border. Second thing was to acquire California and some harbors from Mexico, which he did via the Mexican War. We got Texas, New Mexico, that whole area of the country, actually adding more land to the country than Thomas Jefferson did with the Louisiana Purchase. The third thing was to establish an independent treasury, which the Van Buren administration had gotten rid of. And then the fourth thing was to increase some tariffs. So he accomplished all four things and then left office in one term and then died 6 months later. He's also the only Speaker of the House to become president. And he introduced the mullet. So he's got the oldest known picture of a sitting president. It was taken in 1849 with his mullet. So second birthday today is Warren Harding. Warren Harding was born in 1865, so just after the Civil War. Became president in 1920. Interesting election. I'm reading a book on the election of 1920. There were six former or future presidents that were vying for office in 1920. FDR was actually on the losing ticket in 1920 as a vice president. Lots of scandals in his administration. He died in office out in California. Probably a good, not to say a good thing, but had he lived, we'd have been taken up with all kinds of scandals. The Teapot Dome scandal being the most famous, which is the one where his Secretary of the Interior was selling off oil from these reserves out in the Teapot Dome that was supposed to be kept for the Navy. He fathered at least two children while he was married to other women, including one young woman who was a teenager, 19 at the time that they started messing around. So there's some speculation his wife didn't him in, but there you go. Another one, he had an affair with one of his neighbors, and that lasted for a long time. He actually got blackmailed via that one when the husband found out. So, two awesome presidents. James K. Polk, who many believe was the most effective president. He came in with four things to do, got all four of them done in one term. And Warren Harding, considered one of the most corrupt administrations and one of the most ineffective presidents. So that's what we have today. I will see you tomorrow.